Okay, hello everybody, and you join me just as I've just been taking a look at a new loco that I've bought. So I've quickly popped it back into the box so I can just show you what it is. Right, so today we are looking at a Hornby locomotive. This one is 00 compared to N-gauge, as I now do reviews on both 00 and N-gauge. So you're going to notice a few changes where I keep swapping between different gauges. And it is DCC Ready. So if we just take a look at the side of the box, we can see it says R2966 BR462 Class A3 Brown Jack, and this particular model was named after a racehorse. So let's take it out of the box and have a look what we've got. So the first thing you'll notice is we've just got our plastic Hornby sleeve there. Now there should be a bit of plastic over the top of this loco, but as I was saying, I've just taken it out of the box to have a look at it and to put a smoke deflector on, because the smoke deflectors have to be glued on separately. So I've just been doing that, so why not share it with you? So as you can see here, we've got the instructions for the class A1 or A3 steam locomotive and tender. Then you can get them DCC ready or fitted or with sound. Obviously in this we've got about lubrication, body removal, just the basic essentials really. Obviously it's DCC ready, and I think that goes into the tender. Obviously assembly and all of the basic instructions that you get with a Hornby steam loco, including brake rods just there. So we'll keep hold of them as we're going to need them for detailing. The next thing that has just dropped out the box is some detailing. I think this goes on the underside of the tender. I think these might be the brake rods, I think. So we'll be putting them on shortly. Right, and here it is, the Class A3 Brown Jack. So let's just take this top part off and take the loco out first. Now as you can see here, this is the other smoke deflector that we're just gluing on at the minute. Just before I did the review, we've put the other one on, so one side's done, one side isn't. So just so you know what that is. So let's have a look at it. And here it is, the Class A3 by Hornby Brown Jack, and it has got quite a bit of weight to it as well. So it's number 60043. Now I think there were quite a few named after racehorses, but how many Hornby have done? I think they've done Caranak and this one, as far as I know. I might be wrong, but if you do know, please leave your comments below. But as you can see, the detailing is absolutely outstanding on this locomotive, from the pipe work that goes on the sides to the coupling rods to the wheels. And we've even got a little speedo cable just there. If you take a look across the top of the loco, we can see we've got a plastic handrail effect, and here's the smoke deflector that we've just been putting on, this one here. So if we have a look at the front now, we can see we've got sprung loaded buffers, which is excellent. Obviously we'll be fitting the other smoke deflector after this review to this side, so there will be a video of it running on the layout eventually, so keep your eyes open for that. Obviously this side is the same again, with the very detailed rods and everything else that's on it. So if we just take a look on the inside of the cab now, if I just tilt it there so there's a bit of light aiming in, you can see all the detailing inside the cab there. That's just absolutely outstanding. You've even got a little firebox door, and what we usually do is we put two little train drivers in here as well, or perhaps a fireman and a cab driver. So at least we've got some room to do it. Now, as you may have noticed, it's one of the new plug and play locomotive. So you plug this socket into the underside of the tender, which I'll show you in a minute. And one last thing about this is it's got 6 wheels on the middle section of the chassis here, and 4 on the front bogie driving wheel, as well as 2 on the back. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the tender. Oops, I just knocked the tripod there. Right, and here's the tender. It's very lightweight. Usually most tenders are. I'm not too sure. Yep, that is removable coal, as you can see. And now it's just not going to go back in. That's it. Obviously, we've got 8 wheels now on the tender. They're in sets of 2s, there, and there. If I just show you the underside bit that I was explaining just now, that's where this little plug and play chip fits into. So that's what connects the loco to the tender, and also the tender goes through a hook on the locomotive so that it stays together in one piece. Obviously it's the BR Lake Crest, which is one of my particular favourites. Obviously it's just a basic tender. We have got sprung loaded buffers, which is excellent, and also an NEM coupling there as well. But that's it basically. The Hornby Class A3 Brown Jack.